I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I've been talking to myself the whole time. Hello, everybody. Whoops. Also, I don't think chat's been showing up. So, give me a second to fix that. Hey, Laser. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started with the story, shall we?
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Oh, okay. So apparently there's two paths to this house. So I am going a little bit trophy hunting. So
I
you will
lived
see
here
me
until I
like
was
attempt
11, but I
trophies.
wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That's a nice, pretty path.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
This is fucking cool.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Okay. I can't tell if like your text aren't showing. Wait. Okay, now my mic should be working. Okay, anyway.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Oh, dear. Wow.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I didn't realize I could do that. Okay, give me a second. But I'm gonna go through this other path real quick so we can go ahead and get the other trophy.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent.
I got the trophy right as soon as I went halfway. I know, it's fucking like, oh my gosh.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Oh my god. Dude, imagine living in that house. Oh my god.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
So apparently there's a peephole over here, so... There it is. Oh, there's a swing.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
Oh, that's cool. I'm assuming I can't enter from the side. Or could?
Prowling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Okay. Oh my.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Oh, wow.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Oh, wow.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
I wouldn't complain too much.
Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
That is an insane statement. I'm not going up the stairs just yet.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
That explains the crazy-ass design.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Did it fit into the front room?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Oh my gosh.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
It's a lot of fucking books. Yeah, I know.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Wait, was there something over here I had to look at?
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
I don't know, something about being in a first-person perspective and seeing, like, such a daunting setting is fucking just awing. Okay, I already opened the box.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
I'm kind of wondering what happened.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh my. Yeah, I know. That's a lot more uncomfortable than I think.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Oh, there's another. Okay.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
I do find it so interesting that every door has their fucking birth year and like their life. I'm assuming.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
$1950 to 1961, 1976 to 77.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
His room was a full-on fucking bathroom. That's crazy.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Okay. I'm assuming the point is to go into this open room.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Does the key work? It works.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Oh, okay. Just give me a second. I'm looking at trophies real quick. I know there's one. One, two. Okay, I don't know.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Starfish. I mean, you can ask Anna
Since
Stephanie.
Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. My Halloween candy was all gone.
What type of mother leaves their fucking child with no food?
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Okay. German. German family. I could eat the fish.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back. The gerbil
yeah, I
tried,
would.
but I didn't mind it.
Oh, ew, girl, ew. What the fuck? Motherfucker.
I kept eating and eating.
That fucking I mean, I'm making sure to grab everything, but still, like, ugh.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh, those are holly berries. Those are poisonous. Girl.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Where'd the bird go? I'm a bird. I'm a cat.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What the fuck?
Rabbits.
Oh shit, okay.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Okay. I'm a fish. I fucked that story up. I'll have to do that again in a second.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
I hope so. Well, no, it can't be.
Juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good. Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
I do too.
I was big, and I moved real quiet.
There is a trophy around the captain. I don't know if this is the captain. Okay, man.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Belly with a rusty razor, his belly with a rusty razor, his belly with a rusty razor. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? Put him in bed with the captain's daughter, put him in bed with the captain's daughter, put him in bed with
I did. I have just as many questions. Like, I knew this game like was kind of weird, but like from like, cause I used to get videos on TikTok about it, but I never actually got like anything. I never got spoilers. Like I'm not that crazy, but this is all new territory to me.
Drunken sailor, what shall we do with a drunken sailor? Put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him, put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him, put him in the scuppers with a hose pipe on him, what shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? He rises, he rises, she rises in the morning.
And
Passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Jesus Christ. Is this her bathroom?
I got closer and closer.
It is.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What the fuck? I'm assuming that's the last thing she wrote before she died. That is insane.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Heard a cat.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh, wow. Am I supposed to go in? Or, okay.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, wow.
Her room was like a museum. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Should I go over here? Yeah, we should probably go over here.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Huh.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
I see. So obviously I can't go through that door, so...
You get
Interesting.
me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
There's a lot of handprints on the walls.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah, okay.
It was a pretty big trace.
Okay. It seems like...
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh, wow. That's a crazy... Crazy movement. Milton. Calvin.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Yeah, no.
And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Calvin.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Okay, this is the story that I hear so much about on TikTok.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Oh god.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he
Yeah, I
already made
know.
up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh my.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar.
I'm
When
sorry.
I was young, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god. That was not what I
After the
was...
funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Yeah. No,
Mom said
100%.
Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Am I not gonna find out? Wait. Am I not gonna find out about Sam? Wait, there's something we gotta do here, obviously. Yeah, I know. I'm just... It is literally a Jesus fucking Christ moment. Because that... I don't even know how to respond to that. I'm guessing we're not going to find out much about Sam.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I actually want to find out what's up here real quick.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Okay, I guess there's nothing.
Growing
Barbara.
up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Yeah, that's not a statement to be made.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Jesus,
But in
okay.
a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Huh. So I'm assuming we're going to end up using that later.
Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
By the way, there is a trophy tied to, like, kicking these off the fucking table, so that's why I'm doing that. Why is it playing, like, okay. Cliche-ass horror music.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh? What the fuck?
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Well, don't say that. Dude, okay. Oh wait, is there... I have to go upstairs. Where's the stairs?
Walter, are you there?
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was
What'd you
still
get?
on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And there he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
God, you always end up with good shit. Like, I ended up having, like, I think it was pork. Or something. But it wasn't great.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Why is there, like, 4 different skeleton models in the room? Oh, I bet. Oh!
Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
No, I guess a serial killer broke into the house. Or,
The monsters had come to surprise her.
I don't know
From
it.
Barbara, it was a dream come true. And she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Okay. Yeah.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Oh, wait, check. Yeah, I wouldn't either. It's definitely like painfully obvious why she never came back. Okay, I think. Okay. Now that we know that there's something in the music box, we should probably go back to the music box.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Why have they changed it after? Wait. Okay.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh wait, oh fuck, really? Yeah, that is a good question. Maybe it has something to do with the house?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
I mean, she did, but obviously she came back, so... Oh.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
He's literally just eating canned peaches.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Yeah, I don't agree. I don't disagree with you. But it is a funny statement. Ew, why is his hands all greasy?
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Oh, wow. Oh, train tracks.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh! What the fuck?
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Jesus Christ. I mean...
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
I could've, but... I didn't. I thought he was just gonna disappear, you know? And, like, be gone. For, like... And, you know, they never found him, that's why. Not that.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Well...
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. trying to bury
I
something
appreciate
that's
the
still alive.
intuition, Laser. Jesus.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else.
I love how everyone sounds more American, and
The
then
stories themselves might be the problem.
like we're hearing all the other characters and they sound English, and then their mother's like, Calvin, you better get
We
coming.
believed so much in a family curse. We made it real.
Oh wow, dude, it's okay. The train motifs, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh okay, it makes sense now. Okay.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
I don't think it would be.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Oh, that's gonna lead somewhere.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
That is a fair point.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
What the fuck?
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Okay, these are. I'm assuming this is a pet cemetery. Oh, it's a frog.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Barbara, Walter, Edie, Sven, Calvin, Molly.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Also, based on the silhouette. Also, I've looked down and see Belly. I'm assuming she's pregnant. I'm assuming
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Oh, wait, oh.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
I don't get how one family line can live in the same house.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
In 2010? Okay, so like what year is this? Wait. The latest death was Lewis. I'm assuming it's somewhere past 2010.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Yeah. I agree with that statement.
But looking back on it now...
Oh, okay.
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, that is a fair statement. Girl, don't fall. I hope we get something about Sam.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but
Okay.
I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
That's funny. I just found it weird. We got a room about
They were both pretty intense.
we got a room about Calvin and not anything about Sam.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Whoa. Well, she left.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
The fuck is that face?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime. Perfect.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything? It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Oh wait, I'm assuming. Oh, that was supposed to be a trophy.
Should not have drunk all that coffee.
Wait. Wait. I can't do like a new main menu shit? Okay, I guess not. Well, I can.
It's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa's Fen taught us how to fish. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map. Let's see. Maybe.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to take pictures of.
Was it? Could have been. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
I don't know what to fucking photograph.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Dad, I...
Just... Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. Great shot, Don! I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Agreed. That. Oh, he was. Oh. I'm assuming this door isn't locked. No, I guess it's locked. Okay, where am I supposed to go from here? Yeah, no.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Gregory, Dawn. Oh no, 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 no. Ah, fuck. No, okay, I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate this.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny.
Gregory's picture is him as a little kid.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. Reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
By the way, the trophy is to get Gregory, the name Gregory, out. Yeah, okay. Got it.
Whatever it was, he saw.
I can only assume this is the route they're going.
It sure made him happy. Silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby.
Yeah, that's the reason why, like, Lily was like, hey, here's a picture of a baby, and so...
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night. I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything. happened wasn't your fault.
Yeah. That's the reason why I was like, no, 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 no. Like, that is very dangerous.
Sure he's happy. I think he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kate. Love, Sam.
And I'm assuming they filed divorce after his death. Oh. I didn't even look at the dates. Like, okay, yeah, no. If I had looked at the dates, that would have probably came in like very intuitively. Only being a year, like only lasting 1 year.
I can't imagine
is
my
crazy.
mom ever writing poetry, and yet.
Yeah.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd...
Wait, I'm gonna pause for a second because I want to see that. I don't know if there is a trophy connected to this one. No, there isn't. Okay.
be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may just cry.
I'm kind of scared and wondering what his death is. Like, what happened to him. Do I have to catch the words? No. Oh.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to
Come here.
But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Okay.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Except Gus, which... Please, I'm assuming he probably, like, Benjamin Franklin. Sounds daunting, actually, but...
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oh.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
I'm assuming he got hit with the tent.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
I didn't mean to do that, but... I know, right? Like, I mean, I want a fucking rock climbing wall.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Okay.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
I'll quickly grab this other peephole real quick in hopes that I got them all. 'Cause I think I got them all.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
Okay. I did get the trophy. I could imagine being so far away from the family, like... This is a long way from the bottom. Or from the, like, where the rest of the family is. I know. Oh no, I agree. I would too. So how many family members have we gone through? So we only have Milton, Lewis, Dawn. Dawn? Okay. And Edie. I'm assuming Edie's last.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family. Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
I know. Oh, this is kind of cool. That's it?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Wait, there has to be more.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Oh. Wait, was that door open? Oh wait, it was. I'm crazy.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Yeah. Thinking about, yeah, no. Definitely. I would never have had the answer. So.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on. Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Oh, wow. Old ass computer. Yeah.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something new. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
I can't. How the fuck am I supposed to focus on this?
He knew it was all in his head. took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
I love how the game's getting more three-dimensional as time lets on.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
You're a dog.
He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. Conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
Ah, that's trademarked. You can't have it.
Drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a...
Oh, I get to choose.
Beautiful prince.
Oh, that makes this so much sadder, actually. That is, yeah, I know.
The prince was on his own quest for...
rainbows.
Radiant rainbows.
Oh, well, there goes that rainbow.
He followed the sound of his...
silver harp.
Silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh, this is sick.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
This is why I hate the idea of working at a restaurant or this is the mentality. I know.
Someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Okay, the way it went from like, oh my god, that's brilliant.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
The wise Calico? Oh, Molly! I remember them mentioning a cat earlier.
His prince waited, holding his crown.
Oh no. Okay.
There was only one thing left to do.
Wait a fucking minute. Okay. I kind of get the idea, but I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
That's brutal. That was not what I was expecting. My man did that in a cannery factory?
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Oh, we're heading to her room.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched his pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh, wow. Oh my god, it's dark.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Well, I didn't know until now either.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Yeah.
That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
I can't.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh. Everything ends. Finish all stories. I don't either. Now there are trophies for replaying stories and stuff, so I will be doing that. I don't want to do a separate stream for that, so we are going to do this in one stream. So yeah. think I got everybody. So I gotta replay Molly's story, because I do gotta catch 2 rabbits with 2 swoops. And then I gotta replay Sam's. I'm gonna replay Sam's because Sam's is easy. I'm not gonna play the whole thing if I don't have to, so.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories, perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Apparently there's a rabbit somewhere.
Smile, Dawn.
I don't see a rabbit. It's supposed to be, and I'm assuming it's this picture, because we're outside of the park.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Wait, rabbit.
Did you want to get a picture of me or what?
Okay, I got it. And we're gonna replay Molly. I don't like the idea of this. I'm going to not eat everything because I feel like it's kind of gross.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up.
I still think it's a
starving,
shitty thing for a
so
parent
I
to
looked
do.
around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. I ate a lot of things that night. I kept eating and eating. Then I heard chirping outside my window.
I'm assuming you kind of can
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
I'm assuming it's inferred to you what happens to Molly. Like some of these are definitely like
And suddenly,
some of these are definitely given, but some of these are kind of like definitely
I
implied.
tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Like no one knows what happens to Milton.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling.
Well, she ate toothpaste. That's one. Toothpaste is poisonous. If ingested. Two, I don't know if those are real holly berries or just plastic ones, but they're real ones. I'm pretty sure she's poisoned herself. Got one.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
But I'm pretty sure, and gerbil food, I don't think that was a carrot. And everybody goes, I don't think that's good for humans. I think she basically died of poisoning, food poisoning.
A
Or
mama
not,
rabbit.
not like, you know, your standard food poisoning, but... Okay, and I got that trophy. So we're gonna replay. And of course, the last one is to replay Calvin's story. So this is gonna be fun.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Well, like, there's multiple different
my grandma didn't like
things.
history any more than my mom
Again,
did.
like I stated, most of the stuff she ate were poisonous. So, like, I think she did, like... It's not like standard food poisoning, but,
How I
like,
Want
she was
to Remember
poisoned.
My Brother by Sam Finch.
Jay,
The thing I remember
and you
is
gotta
that
think
when
about
he
it.
made up his mind,
It probably
that
would have
was it.
never happened had...
My brother said he
had the parents just gave her some food. Like, that's child abuse.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid.
She probably
of him.
choked to death, dude. That's probably
He
another
wasn't.
idea.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Some of these are kind of like implied and not actually like told. Like no one knows what happens to Milton.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Well, I hate so much. This is literally the scariest one
I
because
told him going around was
I
impossible.
feel like this. is
Maybe if I
something
hadn't
like
said
every
that.
kid does and has the fear of, and this just amplifies it. He's the one that wasn't like very long. It was just like he drew a door. It was the little
Maybe
flip
it
book.
came
Like
and picked up.
he found a door,
Then maybe
and
he'd
then
still be here. But I doubt it.
went through the door, and then
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
this one just gives me.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
And loop-de-loop. And with that, the platinum trophy. Can I go? Is there like a way to go to a main menu? I guess not. But that is it. Ah, shit. I find it interesting that they didn't put Edith's death date here, even though we did finish the story and we know that she dies like insane game, honestly. I find it fun. It's kind of interesting that like as time goes, like the deaths keep getting more and more and more insane. Like Lewis, that had to be the most daunting. Okay, Lewis, Barbara, and Walter are the ones that I would say are the worst. And the only reason I'm not including the baby is because like that's already like it's already bad enough. But most of these people like lived for a while or lived for a bit, thought they were going to be fine. Yeah. Only reason Sam isn't like depression. If you really want my cut dry opinion, when it comes to like working in fast food or working in a factory, you know, and you give this like interpolation that you're never going to amount to anything better, it's like a mental drowning. And I guess the only way he saw out of it was just to end it all. So, yeah. Suicide is my guess. I mean, I don't know what else. There probably is a lot of factors into it, especially since he was seeing a psychiatrist or a psychiatrist, not a therapist. Therapists get paid to tell what you want to hear. Psychiatrists actually are like trained to mentally understand the brain. It's sad. It's depressing. I don't know how else to word it, but I bet his mom wasn't helping, considering most of the family, you know. Considering most of the family was not great at, Ugh. Just most of the family was just not the bad parents. Let's just say that bad parents. But no, yeah, it is insane. A history that goes back a while. Yeah. I think this is a game that like a lot of people probably like upon hearing about it probably never wanted to touch. This is a game that like I've heard about it. I had probably seen a thing or two on it. I don't know. There are some things, like, I do have a long-term memory, but there are some things I purposely, like, don't think about. And this is probably one of the things, and, I mean, I'm glad I played the game. I'm also glad we managed to do it in, like, one stream, so I didn't have to do, like, multiple plays. But it is a really good game. Really good game. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, but, something. Until then, I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm debating walking to the store. It's like 20 minutes away, so that's fun. But I will see you tomorrow. Oh wait, no shit. Didn't I say I was going to play with you after? If you're down to play still, we can. But if not, I mean, we can do it tomorrow. Because I know it's late, you probably don't want to. If I'm heading to the store and back, I don't want you to be waiting for me to come back. How about, okay, instead of like a new game stream, we just do like a Fortnite stream. Me, you, if George's there, but, I mean, it'll be mostly just me and you. And then I'll have to figure out, like, what to play for the next game. Because, like, this is kind of cool. Playing a new game and, like, exploring it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go for now. Everybody who watched, you all have a good night. And Laser, I will have my phone with me, so if you do want to text, you can. But yeah, you all have a good one.